Yes, people, welcome to the maiden edition of Talk Unfiltered, our brand new podcast where we talk about hot gossip, everything in the media that traditional news cannot talk about. My name is Prince, and I'm doing this with my very beautiful and competent co-host, Kelvia.
Hi, I'm Kelvia, and you can find this podcast on Joy News YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcast.
For our maiden edition, you know we have to go big or go home. So with us in the studio, we have an excellent sports analyst and a host of a sports podcast. Let's welcome Ajo.
Yeah, what's up?
Adeku, my brother.
I like her name, Kelvia. Eh?
Kelvia, yes.
It sounds like Kelvin boy.
No.
So like Kelvin girl.
Yes, you can see that. I don't have a twin though. Everyone thinks I have a twin.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. Yeah.
Before we dive into anything, I have a personal beef with Ajo.
Hey.
Well, not a beef per se, but Ajo is a Chelsea fan. And
He's
we all
a
know-
Chelsea fan.
He's a Chelsea fan. Kelvia is a Man U fan.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I'm a City fan. So, you know, that's why they are on one couch. Cause
Oh,
What do you
then
mean by that?
There'll be
These
no
two
beef though
clubs,
because I left Chelsea. I'm on break.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Why you on break?
Chelsea fans are fighting me too much. But I told them the truth about their club and they don't like it.
So where are you now?
I speak the truth. Oh, no. I'm freelance.
Freelance.
Yeah, I'm
You're just
saying
living anyway.
I'm hosting Barcelona small, but
Oh.
yeah, they'll accept me very soon.
Well, Ajo, have you always wanted to be a sports analyst?
Wow, that's a deep question. No. My mom wanted me to be a lawyer, become a lawyer. And my dad, well, a doctor, let's see. But I found, for football, found me very early. I was an athlete in school, like Rector
okay.
Academy back then. I was a sports prefect, so I wasn't the top, maybe first, second, third. I won't be there, but from fourth going, so I was good. I had problem with maths. I was always fighting maths, but the rest there.
We all. I
We
think,
all, yeah.
Yes, yes.
We too, they can't get the money plenty.
You understand. That's why we are here
Yeah.
today.
So I think my mom used to run in school. So I think I
Okay.
got that trait from her. So I ran from my basic school. I went to Adisado College. I ran from my house.
Yeah.
And I started playing football too. So the football was good for me. I played till Adisado I got injured. Mom was like, nah. Mommies are scared
Yeah.
when their kids are playing.
Yeah.
It's an injury. I was still hiding from her to play. I am my housemaster. Then she got to know, then she stopped me. So I wanted to become, I think for me, when I started loving football, it became football throughout. I wanted to play because I was that good. I was a defender. I'm a team
Hey.
Yeah, and I was not a talented player. I was learning.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes,
yeah.
you're
I'm like
learning.
I
Ronaldo.
like
Yeah,
how he said he wasn't a talented player.
Yes.
He was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
learning.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, we learn to become good. So like I will learn and improve on the skills. But the injury to my knee, I had to stop playing and focus on schooling.
Yeah.
By God being so good, here we are today.
Well, Ajo has said it himself. His mom wanted him to be a lawyer, but look what he has turned out to be. A very excellent sports analyst, killing it in what he does. Kelvia, so to you, how about you? What did you want to do growing up?
me personally, I wanted to be a bank manager. I just like the fact that there was a building that had money inside.
Really?
And I just
Money
thought-
that wasn't yours?
Money that wasn't mine, no. But my mindset was I'll be sitting in my office knowing that this building has so much money. So when I was growing up, that's what I wanted. But my parents said this girl looks like she'll be a lawyer. But see me now.
Okay. And you know, growing up, when you hear bank manager, you feel like it's for only guys.
Yes.
You had that feeling. So I'm surprised you wanted to become a bank manager.
And it's so crazy because I didn't even like math. I found, hey.
Then you like
God.
money.
I like money.
Okay, I mean everybody likes
Money
money, but
is
girls like
motivation,
money more.
yes.
So, yeah.
Money is
And money is
motivation.
good.
Money is good. Money is life.
Yes, money makes the world go round. Well, personally, I wanted to be a doctor, but here I am, a social media strategist. And I mean, looking at the points we have all made, what we wanted to become, maybe some 20 years ago, that's not the same thing we have on our minds now. So, comparing that situation to what we have now, how would you say the careers people aim for, or adolescent people, you start making your important life choices when you're a teenager, growing into adulthood.
Yeah.
So, looking at the scope of the country regarding everything, the economy, cost of living, personal interests, I would say I've realized that it has changed. People are no longer willing to go into careers that have the integrity or the name. Oh, Azumesi is a bank manager. He's a big
doctor.
man. Yes, but he doesn't have money. Yes, we are all wanting the money. So, looking at that, would you say it's a good thing that people are now aiming for jobs that give them the freedom to work on their own schedule and make better money?
All right. First of all, let me touch on, I think our parents growing up, but recently it is changing. Our parents were putting pressure on us to, okay, you go to school, you have to become the lawyer, you have to become the doctor. So they were forcing it on us. And when that happens, you don't even bring out the person's talent. You never see.
Yes.
It happens when it happens like that, the person will just become book long, and then that talent in the person will never come out. So our parents were not doing a good job. But I don't know, like from, let's say, maybe 06 coming, out of nowhere, majority of Ghanaian parents want their children to what? Become this like stars.
They are seeing it.
Yes. So like if you think they will help, I think some shows like this meant Talented Kids and some traditional shows too has really helped kids. Like, okay, now if you can sing, if you can write even stories, if you can play the piano, if you can play football.
I feel like the parents now are just trying to adjust to the kind of children that, I mean, the new generation. Because I feel like you might lose your parenting skill with this new generation that we have, because they are very strong on what they want to do. And sometimes if you are a parent and you're not careful, you might end up losing your connection with them,
with the kids.
with the kids. So I feel like that's why now they are very supportive, and I feel like now they can see how the world is evolving and it's changing. Now nobody wants to sit in an office and work 9 to 5 sometimes. So it's just how
and
the
the
world
parents
is
too can
evolving.
see some talent like music, football, sika home.
They make more money.
I feel like everybody is doing
they
project
have
in
to
Mbappe.
fetch. Yeah. And it's good.
That's what I saw a tweet recently. Someone was saying that being in this country, what if your talent is being the best? What if you are supposed to be the best golf player ever? You are in Ghana. What opportunities do you have to play?
How do you even start?
How do you even start?
Yes.
You understand?
the
So
way.
once your kid shows interest in one or two things, as a good parent, you are just supposed to push them.
Yeah.
So I would say, I mean, what makes, before I got into social media, which I would say is a more free job compared to the regular 9 to 5 where you're sitting at a desk all day. I mean, what makes it attractive is you feeling like you have the freedom to work whenever you want. You can work from home with social media. You can do anything. But with 9 to 5, you are sitting at a desk, listening to a boss, giving you orders all the time. I mean, it gets tiring.
But then even working at your own time and working at home, there could also be a disadvantage where you can become lazy sometimes. Because sometimes you might have your schedule and you might say, yes, I'll do this, but you do that. But we're all humans. Sometimes sleep takes over.
And you won't learn much from being at home. You won't learn from your colleagues.
I feel like that's where someone else can come. That's another angle someone can see is they feel that working 9 to 5 might be a better choice for them than being your own boss, being at home, being social. Maybe you don't know how to handle that. But I feel like this new generation, they really don't care. So,
but I can't imagine, I can't fathom how discouraging it would be for someone sitting at a desk 9 to 5 and then scrolling through TikTok and realizing that someone is buying 10,000 Ghana cedi worth of curtains. To me, that's crazy. Like, yes, I mean, you've not made enough money to compare yourself to influencers or people you see online. So I mean, it's a whole gap. There's a gap, and I don't know, how do you think it's going to be balanced? Because there are a number of people who are still willing to be doctors, lawyers, and bank managers, and there are a lot of people who are also willing to be influencers. How do you think we will get a balance in those two areas?
So that's a very good question. Before I even come in, I think I have to pick up those who call themselves the active influencers. Kali J, Sneaker Nyamin, Scanty, you name them, you know them.
Yes.
Because back then, when you have a phone, you are not thinking about doing anything positive in terms of monetary wise to even get something for yourself with the phone. You just go and watch YouTube videos. Some even end up watching porn.
Yes.
So that's a bad influence on kids.
Yes.
But now when you have the phone, you've seen these influencers making money from social media. So you get your phone, you also want to start something. You feel like you can sing, you can give out a poem, you can say something that's nice, you can start something with social media, so that it won't take you off the negative side of social. If you even become addicted to something, maybe it's fetching you money, so you still stick to it. So I feel like these guys, we have to pick them up. I mean, I'm not an influencer. I don't put myself one, even though I have numbers.
Ajo is intentionally talking down on
himself. No, I'm not an influencer.
Ajo is a big man.
No, I'm not an influencer. It's food. You see, with what we do, it's like you are restricted. It's strictly football. If there's a political show, you cannot go and even put your opinion there. But sometimes if you don't even put your opinion, people will come and insult you. You put it there to, they know your party, they will insult you. So you have to just be smart. So I feel like maybe I'm limited when it comes to sports, and it helps me. But somebody like Khalid and co, they can talk about football, they talk about politics, music, they're everywhere. And we should just take inspiration from them because they've done it. Khalid has like 1 million followers. Nick and Ami and co, they get deals on their social media, they spread people's craft and they get money from it. They are doing something positive with social media. Maybe he wanted to become a lawyer, but he found social media and he made good use of it. So let's pick them up because people want to become like them now, influencers, social media, Twitter influencer, Snapchat influencer, TikTok influencer. So I think it's helping. They've done a good job.
But I also think the crazy thing is you can decide that you want to be a lawyer, but now the way social media and being an influencer is, you can even find content around being a lawyer. So you can still kind of pursue what you wanted to do, but then with this new social media and being an influencer thing.
And even now, there's like a format where people go to school, start the 9 to 5, and use that as the foundation. Make a little money to boost their influencing career. And there are success stories that have started from just one video. Arasta blew up from one freestyle video she posted, and Don Jazzy saw. There are many success stories. So, as there are negatives, there are positives. But I think there's one gray area. There's one confusing thing for me where people who are born, influencing is very popular with Gen Zs, but people who are born in the middle of the end of Gen X and the Gen Zs, do you know why? Do you know why I'm talking about this? I feel like those people still have the strict upbringing that the Gen X people had. But also grew up in a world where there is more freedom. You can choose any lifestyle you want. So those people, I am one of them. I would admit this because at some point you want to go into content creation, everything. Use your talents wisely. But then you remember that you were brought up this way. You are shy of certain things, doing certain things, putting your face out there. But then you also know you have this talent. Yes. So, I mean, that is a confusing spot to be. But I would personally just convince anyone, just do it. Just do it. Just start something. And I think...
I want to even throw this bomb. I don't know how it will sound when it goes out there, but... Let me just do this. You see, if you are doing 9 to 5 and you are not enjoying it, first of all, I believe in like you have to enjoy what you do. Or else you never reap like better benefit from it. So if you are doing 9 to 5, probably your boss is stressing you. You look at the money you earn monthly, it doesn't make sense. And you have a plan. If there's a plan, example for me after school, let's say after tertiary, my mom got me a job. Because, I mean, why are you going to get a job in this country after school?
Connection.
Exactly. My mom got me a job. I started a job just 2 weeks. I'm always there. Like, it's a senior collect something. Bro, it's boring. Like, they tap there, nothing. And you get peers like, no. So after 2 weeks, I didn't go again. I sat at home. I went to do my coaching courses. I made a move. So you can... When you want to quit it, there should be a plan. Quit and start something. You can quit 9 to 5. 9 to 5 may sound, to me, I can't do 9 to 5. It'll be so boring for me. Like, bro, sorry, no, 8, about 9. Bro, what time you go to
you usually get time for yourself. By the time you get home.
Flexibility for coming inside. But if it is good, maybe you want to do this. You're an accountant, you're good with maths, you're good with calculations. You have to be in the office. That is where you have to be because you're good with this. So if you have a plan, probably quit the 9 to 5 and follow that dream. you go fit do them.
Yeah.
That's what I always tell my viewers.
Yeah.
You go fit do them. Start it, pursue it. There's a boy who wanted to be on my show. He was pressing and pressing and pressing. Finally, he got on the show. He was good. I have a plan for him. Now he's doing something good with his talent. You see, so for me, I feel like just take that bold step. If you be TikTok, you want to start something now. But TikTok, you do 24/7. You buy your data, you start something.
Yeah.
If you have to make these influencers help you, do it. If you can combine 9 to 5 and following your dreams too, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But if you can't combine, if like you have a plan, bro, quit the 9 to 5 and just. It will sound as a bad advice, but you try it and see. You will get money past.
I think it's a good advice.
Yes.
Personally.
I mean, believing in yourself is all it takes. Believing in yourself.
Because let's look at this. So
Yeah.
let's say you are earning like 700 Ghana. You start Kaswa.
Are you talking about national service people? We beg.
Oh, that means you put your this one too.
Yes.
7 what?
So you
Is it
just
799?
I won't review. Just say
Okay, then let me see.
Yes, say something
Okay,
else.
let's say 1,000 the rich people. Okay, let's say 1,000.
Yes.
And you work at maybe you stay at Kaswa. Your work is at probably Medina. You take your transport out for the month. Take your feeding. If you have a girlfriend, what's your girlfriend go chop? And if you're a girl to
Joy,
Val's Day is
putting us
coming.
in debt.
If you're a girl to Val's, you have to
Already in
chill.
debt.
The girls for chill their boys too.
Yeah.
If you're a girl, Val's Day is coming, you have to buy your boyfriend a gift.
And then you're broke.
And you're broke.
I mean, there's pressure on everyone, both genders.
Yes,
As there's pressure on boys,
because
there's pressure on
it's
girls.
both genders.
the background of your house, your room is nice. You have the phone, TikTok pays, Twitter pays, people pay. You have a friend who has a studio. What are you waiting for to do the track? Do it. Blacko, Webulo. What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
I keep telling my sisters at home, let's go into a studio and make. Now you can make a hit song just like that. Just go to the studio and do something.
I would listen to that song actually. I would like to hear Kelby on that song.
And that's why I keep saying, see, the parents have realized this, and the kids, they are grooming the kids, encouraging the kids to do shows,
to do it,
Yes.
to do music, to do nice poems.
I mean, at
to do-
first it wasn't like that
It wasn't like
at
that.
all.
Yeah.
You see, yeah.
At all. If you were
They were so
singing, they'll tell you
strict
to focus on work.
yeah.
If you are in class and you are rapping, your teacher will beat you. You have to focus on maths. 2 + 2, what's the square root
Even
of this
if
and
you
that?
wanted to pursue something that wasn't the idea, you still have to finish school.
Yes.
For them,
yes,
like that was
yes.
standard.
That's why I
Education
said the
was
format.
the main thing.
Yes. That's why people use the 9 to 5 as their foundation. Yes,
Yeah.
because that's what your parents want to do. There are many graduates who tell you, I just did it for my mother. They say I'm a real school.
Yeah.
So they're
Like
going
me,
their
yeah.
own way. Yeah, I'm just doing it. There are people who are in school right now, level 200. They're
Because of
doing
their
2 more
parents.
years. They have to finish it because of their parents. So I'm actually happy that as the world is changing, our parents are not being left behind. If you have a parent who supports you, that's a major plus.
Best. The
Because
best.
not everyone is psyching their minds to roll with the new age.
Yeah.
So if you have a parent who is supporting you or is understanding enough to know that the world has changed enough to allow people seek out other ventures, it's a very good thing.
Yeah.
So you have to capitalize on that and just go your
And you
way.
see one problem. Some of us, our parents don't trust us, especially the girls. Let your parents, your mom trust you. When she trusts you, like it's a big deal. Like you go if you do anything you won't do. Like for me, I made my mom trust me because I know I'm not a bad boy. I won't bring negative news home. So whatever I want to do, should just allow me. Let your parents trust you. When they trust you, and you are deep, you're a deep thinker, you can do so many things. You can't even be a bad boy. You can even be proactive. You can do some. You can.
Yes. But
you can choose much. You never know.
Yeah.
Like you for me, say you go club, she go shock pass.
yeah. My mommy
But you go
really
people pass
shock.
through club once in a
Yeah,
while.
yeah.
You see?
I even do one or two
Prince.
times. But then-
I'll use this against
No,
you.
you
I'm
know,
keeping receipts.
I'm in the industry. Oh,
So let
it's
your
all
parents
part of
trust you.
it.
Especially your mom.
Yeah.
Let them trust you.
Yeah,
It works.
yeah. But I mean, amidst all this, you have to remember the country we are in. We are in Ghana.
Ghana.
Ghana is still developing. So, I mean, as you mentioned, TikTok, you are not viewing just local content. You are viewing international content. So as the young ones are seeing these international influencers making money, there is someone who will make a video and tell you he gave out $1 million in the video. Do you think it's safe enough or it's a good idea for the youth to think of influencing as a full-time job, just as the international people are doing it?
Right now, it's a full-time job.
Full-time
It's
job.
a full-time. That's
Yes.
what I'm saying. When you even quit your 9 to 5, that is your daily bread. That is your job. I'm not sure these top influencers after school, they sent their CVs to top companies for a job.
Mm-hmm.
They had built their social media account. They were doing ads for people. They were doing like programs for people. So it's a full time, and it's hectic. But you wake
Very
up in the
hectic,
morning,
yeah.
you have to pray. After praying, you go on social media. You have to look at what is trending.
That's what people don't see.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me use
Yeah.
my content for example. I wake up in the morning. Every day there's football. So there's Champions League games. You've watched all the games. Sometimes for tactical reviews, you have to watch the games again.
Yes.
And know the plan you have. Now you're on social media. You have to get boys on Twitter and Instagram ready for YouTube.
Yes.
So you have to put something on socials. You are driving. Your church, you have to put something there on Twitter, on Instagram, on Snapchat. Get them ready for your main video on YouTube. YouTube is also with a social media account.
Yes.
Like also like this influencing stuff. Yes. So you are busy. You wake up in the morning now, you are busy. If you get girlfriends, she go feel left you. Well, I know a friend who's an influencer. Your friend left him. He doesn't have time.
Who is that? I
can't
tell us. I just work rate is crazy. I mean, every time I go on Instagram, one of the first 3 videos I see are just videos. So I understand what he's saying. He knows what he's saying. Yeah. So yes, I believe that's advice we should all take to heart. And thank you very much for doing this with us. Thank you for tuning in. On subsequent episodes, we'll have our third host joining us. Kelvin and I are not doing this alone. We are doing this with Joy Amanyako.
Yeah. So our faces are not the only ones you're going to see. But remember, you can find this podcast on Joy News, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, Ajay.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Yeah.